Hello, everyone. Welcome to Harv's World, where we are back on PV Uncharted, and experiencing a little bit of lag here today. But I think we're cleared up at this point. How is everybody doing today? It's me, Sharko, and Caveman. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, the Three Stooges. So far we got Jordan, Ethan, and David Smith. Ethan, how are you doing, man? David, hope you're having a good day. Jordan, good to have you with us, bud. Ethan, I wanted to say, great pictures that you posted on the Discord today. I did watch your movie Australia, by the way. Very, very good, and it actually brought to light a bit of a topic I wasn't aware about. You know, those kids that were taken away from their families. That was really, really good stuff. Michael, welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. We are currently on our way to town because we've got a couple of big loads of produce from our greenhouse. We should have done this last stream, but I forgot, I'll be honest. I am hauling watermelons and pineapples. Sharko is hauling a mishmash of everything.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got? Raspberries and watermelons
Watermelons.
and mushrooms.
I think is that the mushrooms look bigger than the watermelons.
Of course they do.
Got some jumbo-sized mushrooms and some tiny watermelon.
Well, they are definitely small watermelons.
Kevin, how are you doing, Kev? What's the good word, my friend? Can we make this turn? Come on, truck. Oh, we just barely missed the bank every single time. And for those of you who saw our peanut factory going up, which I'm pretty sure most of you would have, that thing is full already. It's cranking through the peanuts. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to go help Caveman, and then I'm going to have Sharko running peanut products. Stop my auto drive here. Stop. Stop it. Stop. And let's see what Backwoods is going to give us for our watermelons and pineapples. Come on. It's all these bloody pallets. That's what's causing the lag. For some reason, they unloaded from my trailer. Well, that's about
That would definitely do it.
140,000. And you just dropped pallets all over the ground.
I'll make sure I clean them up.
That would be helpful. Okay. We've got a lot to get done today. A whole lot. Good to hear it, Kevin. Good to hear it. Yeah, and Sharko's going to have another 140,000. I'm going to swing by the peanut factory just so you can see just what it's doing, because, man, it is cranking out the peanut products. We still have a truckload of timber sitting at the saw, or the at the wood sale point, that we never sold off either. Oops.
Still sitting there.
Oh, Mr. Inadequate. Outstanding, man. Good to hear that. If you ever have questions, please let us know. We will be happy to answer them for you.
Yes, we'd be happy to help.
It's the Harv's World claim to fame, that beginner's guide, I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got their coffee. We're all settled in.
Got my
Now,
popcorn.
now we are still doing the fundraiser for needy families at Christmas time, and so far we're up to it. I'm off by $5 on the meter at the top, but we're at $675. So we're doing good. Well, once you get comfortable with mods, Mr. Inadequate, I don't recommend doing them the way that Giants thinks you should do them, frankly, because Giants physics for handling logs and such aren't the best. Are you on PC or are you a console player? But yeah, when you start doing forestry, I have to say having mods available to you is going to make your life much less of a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so and man, this Planter's Peanut Factory is just about too tight. Preston Creason, how are you doing, bud? Good to have you with us. And okay, these are normal pallets at the peanut factory too, but check this out, guys. We are loaded. Loaded with peanut products. Pallet upon pallet upon pallet. Let's see, planters. That starts with a P, right? Why, yes. Yes, however, it does. That's 14 pallets and not even close to being full. And this will stack 40 pallets per trailer, too. So, Sharko, I am going to leave you my truck. I'm going to hop across the map and join Caveman. There we go. Newall, how are you doing, bud? What's the good world of Newall up to these days? So we've got 5 fields. None of them are planted at the moment, and we decided that replacing the grass field with peanuts for the moment was the smart decision. I don't know, but it seems that peanuts do best in this sandy loam, and this was a very large patch of sandy loam, so we're going to throw peanuts in here, and hopefully about one harvest off of this and we'll be set up for life on our planters factory.
Hopefully.
Gary, I have to tell everybody, I hope you don't mind. Well, you mentioned it on stream, so apparently you don't mind, but Gary's popping in. He's going to go watch the F1 race pretty soon. Newall's a big race fan too, as I recall. But today is Gary's birthday, everybody, so wish Gary a big, big, happy 25th birthday. Congratulations.
Happy birthday, Gary.
Oh, chillin' is the way it should be.
Oh, where are the where's he getting delivered again?
Oh, hang on, I'll tell you. I think which one? Honey roasted.
Yeah.
Honey roasted are going to Backwoods.
Okay. I have a truck full of honey roasted.
Outstanding.
No room to drive in this plant.
No, not at all.
No, it's very, very tight getting through there. I'm almost afraid to see how many peanuts we get off this when the time comes. It's going to be a lot, okay?
That's quite a few peanuts.
Oh, and while you're up there, Sharko, if you just happen to have a minute, hit that log trailer and sell that lumber or timber off too, please.
Will do.
It's been sitting there a long time. Flame, how are you
And that-
doing, bud? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed you when you came in, but Flame, good to see you, man. It's nice to have your own place, right, Jordan? God knows I appreciate it. this should not take us too much longer. We got a lot of it done ahead of time, so we should be in reasonably good shape. And I forgot to bump our time. Actually, I'm going to keep time at 1 times until we get this planted, so we don't get some weird growth action going on.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Nope.
That would be bad, okay?
Okay.
Oh, we also have 200,000 liters of fertilizer we could sell off too. And a big, big bunker silo. We need to get our fields planted, though. That's got to be the first priority, right? Right.
Yes, field plan.
That was 1 truckload of peanuts, Sharko.
A few of the peanuts. I still have a few more to unload.
So about 150,000 a truckload, give or take.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
There we go. Now they're all sold.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And that was. We've got at least 1 more truckload of those peanuts. And then we'll have another truckload. A couple more truckloads of the peanut butter. And a couple truckloads of peanut oil. Hey, Sprue, how's it going, bud?
Hey, Sprue.
Hey, Sprue.
All right, Gary. Enjoy your race, man.
Enjoy your race.
Dustin. How you doing, Dustin? The word today is nuts. At least for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Peanuts, that is.
Oh, there's some potential, Sprue, for a little bit of forestry, but right now we are going to try to get everything planted because all of our fields are currently not planted. Well, there's Harley. Harley Quinn. How are you doing, Harley? Yeah, this isn't going to take long at all.
What, plant this field? No, that's not going to take.
What are we going to plant in our other fields? That's what I want to know. Anybody have any recommendations or suggestions? Oh, there you go, Sprue. Spread the word. We're up to 7. It says 670 on screen, but it's actually 675. There was $5 that didn't quite get added in there, but still to come. We are going to do some special things for this fundraiser. I'll probably combine that with a bit of a 5K celebration at the same time. That sort of stuff. Nice, Harley. Actually, Sprue, I don't know if you missed it or not, but we have 1.7 million liters of potatoes sitting in our silos. All of those need to get sold too, but we'll let auto drive do that for us later. Holy crap, David. That's a lot of F1. You better be a big time race fan. Oh yeah, all 4 of our fields were planted in potatoes. That's the most majority of what we did last stream. Unfortunately, Streamlabs decided to crap out on me, and the stream ended a little bit abruptly. I do apologize for that, but sometimes it can't be helped. Oh, and on the Friday night impromptu stream, I had a minor epiphany, and we've got a few more, maybe a few more red members in here now, red badge members. But we were trying to come up with a name for the red badge members, and I think I have it. By Jove, I think I've got it. I think I'm going to call them the Grateful Red. The Grateful Red.
No, Dustin, Sharko's here as well. He's just being mighty quiet for some reason.
Yes. Well, I'm just driving. I'm trying to concentrate so I don't crash.
Right, Dustin? Streamlabs was tired of potatoes. Yeah,
Yep, that's probably the case.
Sharko's being remarkably quiet right now.
Yeah, it's weird.
Hello?
Hello? Not
Look at
soft.
Okay, no, I thought so. I was just making sure I wasn't muted.
See, Kevin appreciates the Grateful Red.
That he does.
We had the Blue Crew. We were trying to come up with a name, and it just like struck me on Friday night.
The next one's gold, isn't it?
That sounds right.
What's that going to be called?
The Golden Girls. No, that doesn't quite work, does it? I play. How's it going? Nice to see you again. Hope you're having a good weekend.
We should call the gold ones Team Nugget.
Team Nugget.
Team Nugget.
Team Nugget.
That's pretty good. Team Nug. They're the Nugs. Excuse me. That's right. Sharko's still trying to work off 18 million. Sprue is never gonna hold back on you, Sharko. He's like, the minute he realizes you're in stream, the Sharko jokes just start flying.
That they do.
I think the peanut butter goes to Genco. Yes, when you're ready to sell peanut butter, it needs to go to Genco. But the peanuts go to...
I'm selling peanuts right now, peanut butter, at Genco.
At where?
At the higher priced one.
Okay. So that was peanut butter.
Yes, I can fit all the pallets onto one trailer.
You can?
Mhm.
Are they bigger pallets or something?
Oh, they're 1,000 liters.
But there was...
They can hold 40.
Right.
And there's 36,000 liters in the thing. There's only 36 pallets.
Oh, that's weird. I thought I saw something completely different.
And then the oil also goes to backwoods. If I believe correctly.
The oil does go to backwoods. Planters. Yeah, I don't know what I was looking at. I saw something else. Who knows? Are you ready? Are you ready for oil?
I'm on my way back, so you can spawn it.
It's only letting me. It's only letting me spawn 14 pallets of oil.
You have to pick it up, then reverse, pick it up, reverse, pick it up.
Yeah. I think we've planted everything at this point. Literally everything.
I mean, you could plant something different in every field if everyone wants. You can plant rye, mustard.
Could do that.
As soon as we shut down the peanut planters, then we will Yep. Yes, he is, Sprue. As soon as we're done with the peanuts, I will take a look and see exactly what we have
I think
available to plant without a special planter.
I think we ought to plant onions
We could do that. Turnips. We could plant turnips. And we will do that actually just as soon as you edit the map to accept turnip planting. So we'll be looking forward to getting that from you, Sprue.
Actually, do we need to empty the peanut shells, or are the peanut shells good?
in.
Well, the peanut shells are going to be going to the new factory we'll be placing today.
Yes.
I'm just wondering if I need to put them into a trailer or not.
If it's full, then yes. If it's not, then no.
I'll take a look.
Correct. Actually, if there was something that you just wanted to get loaded onto a trailer to sit, you could load all the wax from the beehive, the bee factory.
Yes.
Oh, we already have 1,000 liters of
Trash.
the roasted peanuts.
Yeah, that thing cranks, man. Jordan, I haven't been able to do any video work this week at all, if I'm completely honest, and I apologize for that to everybody, of course. Frankly, work is being much more challenging than I had anticipated, and I'm having a hard time fitting everything in. I don't think we don't have carrots available on this map,
Yes, we do.
do we?
We do. We have carrots and onions available.
Well, we just got a vote for carrots, so one field of carrots, one field of onions per caveman's request.
And we need sugar for something, so
And we got a buttload of sugar beets, 500,000 liters of sugar beets in the silo at the moment.
always plant.
And we still have to clear the space for our sugar factory, though. Oh, we need to do that pretty soon too, because we're gonna run out of sugar, and then we won't be producing anything at the peanut factory. Actually, we will. I think we can still make just regular old peanut butter. All right, we'll get some carrot action working.
Roasted peanuts and peanut oil. Peanut butter is the one that requires sugar,
Oh, okay.
and the sugar's full.
Oh, well, good. So we're not in a big rush.
No. But peanuts, though, we're only at half.
I'm thinking. Oh, there's no seed in this one. Shoot. I can at least fill up with fertilizer though. Maybe. Yep.
So which field are we going to plant onions in? This field right here?
And that's what I was just trying to figure out. Oh, I appreciate that, Jordan. Nope, you didn't miss anything. So you want to do onions in field 4 and carrots in field 2. Hey Ray, how's it going, bud?
Works for me.
Member of the Green Machine, the Green Team. Which one is it? Green Machine or
Green
Team?
machine.
All right. I just wondered because, Green Machine is the longest yard, so. If you've never seen the longest yard, you really should.
Onions going in on field
That's a good question, Sprue. Bradley's missed the last couple of streams. I'm sure he'll be around. I hope he's okay, though.
I think he was here last stream.
Yeah, but I had a stream on Friday, too. He's
Yeah.
actually caught those as well. Although I might have gotten a little bit of a later start this Friday. And I know he's got a bedtime up. I think it's 1 a.m. or so. I hear you, Ray. Fine, busy, and alive. That pretty well sums up my entire life these days. All right, seed. I need some seed. And of course, I pulled just past it.
There we go. That's everything sold from the peanut factory.
Excellent.
We are up now $500,000.
Yeah,
Just like that.
almost 600,000.
Yep.
All right, Mr. Inadequate, feel free to drop in and ask questions. Take care, man.
Yep, take care. Feel free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm looking for onions, but we've got all the base crops. Then we got sorghum, millet, rice, hemp, coffee, cranberry. We're not doing lavender again. Poppies, mustard, rye, tobacco, clover.
We're not doing tobacco again either.
No more tobacco, corn, sunflower, sugar beets, cotton, hops, carrots. And you're working on onions now, right?
Yes, I'm putting onions in.
And of course, onion was the last one before peanut, so. Alright, coming to help you with the onions. Well, at least all the fields are prepped and ready. So our root crops will go in our two smaller fields, I guess is kind of what we're looking at the moment. Because we know what those things are like. And they are, needless to say, quite prolific. Yeah, we could do poppies again. Do we still have? I think we might still have poppies in the silo, but that's okay. Carrots and hops set for rabbits. Do rabbits eat hops? I was not familiar with that, if that's the case.
I've never heard of that either. Who had junk collection detail on this field?
I'm pretty sure I did this field, so.
You missed a piece.
Well, you can bill me for it later. Oh,
Probably when you're doing it at nighttime, you couldn't see very well.
Probably.
yeah, we were plowing these at night, so.
Habits hop.
I do have something that you could do, Sharko, if you want to do. Well, we should probably do that with everybody so they can see it, because they like that aspect of the map. Wait, there's a couple of boulders over there that need to be blown up.
I'm just right now collecting the wax. Loading
Okay.
onto a trailer.
This map, it does have lettuce on it, but that's in a greenhouse. We don't have a crop for lettuce.
This map needs to have red cabbage.
Yeah, red
Um,
cabbage would be nice.
Here's a question for y'all. Y'all. Beacon Bro, actually, I was just gonna say, what aspect of FS22 are you all looking forward to the most? I'm
More
not gonna.
close option.
I'm not going to answer until we have some audience participation, and I want to know what they are looking forward to the most.
I can tell you what I'm looking forward to the least.
Dustin, yeah, Sharko has deliberately been given jobs off camera, so he's not inclined to crash things. That's absolutely not true, by the way.
I have crashed the truck once.
Oh, Ray, that's a really good one.
Ooh, fence placing, yeah.
Oh, we don't have any fancy new equipment on this map, at least not yet. We're still using our old school stuff.
I think the newest piece of equipment we own is probably the case tractor. Not this one, but the other one.
Maybe, but what about our harvesters? They're tracked. Would that make them newer? I don't think that necessarily means anything, though.
I don't think. I don't know what year those were made.
Having better base console game. That's fair, Dustin. That's fair. Yeah, Ray,
Yeah.
I absolutely agree with you, man. The way that they're going to do placing fences, and I hope they do that with a lot of placeables. Maybe you can actually move a building if it's not quite where you want it without having to sell and replace it.
That'd be amazing.
What
Or
a concept.
if it did, it'd be immediately the same price as if you bought it.
Right.
I'd
Hey,
be cool with that.
yeah, if you sell it within like say 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's the same price.
Right. Hey
Uh,
Jarhead, welcome to the stream. Glad I had I'm glad to see you with us. Actually, Beacon Bro, I'd swear that I saw in this week's Friday fact sheets a John Deere quad track.
I think I did too, yeah.
I'm 98.5% certain of that.
I haven't been watching their fact sheet videos.
No, these are the fact sheets are
We're looking at fact sheets either.
better
It comes out
control.
the 22nd of this month, doesn't it, Harv?
Yep, FS22 on the 22nd.
Oh, 22 on the 22nd.
I finally went out and bought it.
Outstanding.
Nice.
Feel like I should probably buy it before it comes out.
Oh, I know what I did wrong. Oops.
Okay, we have all the waxes loaded on a trailer.
Hey, Jarhead, welcome to Harvest World. Thank you for subscribing. Very much appreciate it. Always good to see new faces. Okay, Beacon, that's a good question. Wolves, how you doing, bud? Good to have you with us. So, the deal with oilseed radish, and this actually works with pretty much any crop. You can do this with anything. Oilseed radish is just specifically designed for it. It's a type of, it's actually what they call green manure, believe it or not. It's a type of fertilization process. So you plant oilseed radish. Once you see it sprout out of the ground, you can physically see it growing. You just go back over it and cultivate or plow it in, and it will give you a fertilized state. Then you can plant your real crop and go on from there. Actually, Dustin, I will probably just throw up a stream on the day it comes out. I think that Monday I will probably just do a Welcome to FS22 stream, and we'll kind of go through it together, and I'll get to see what's new and how it works, and you'll get to see what's new and how it works a little bit. And then we'll do a more, we'll keep to our official streaming schedule on Wednesday. That's a good point too, Harley. It does take a little bit longer and a couple extra passes up and down the field or over the field, but it is cheaper than fertilizer. Yeah, my day's going good so far. Yeah, I don't know what it would be like in Australia, Ethan, but in the States, cover crops can be kind of a big deal, especially if you're really concerned about soil conservation, especially winter cover. As you get a little bit of something growing, it binds the soil together so it's less likely to wash away or get blown away. Oh, that's cool, Beacon. Outstanding. So, let's see. All right, so more mods for consoles and probably a little bit more or better mods because of the way FS22 is going to handle mods and scripting. That should be better.
There's one thing I know it's not going to be in it, but I wish it was. I feel like that'd be demand.
That would be nice.
Like, so if all the farmers on the map are planting, let's just say like potatoes are going to be dirt cheap.
Right.
But so you can actually grow things that maybe like oilseed radish and maybe harvest them so you can for seeds or something.
Well, if they actually made the concept of great demands a worthwhile concept. Right now it's worthless because 9 times out of 10 you'll see a great demand, but it'll be on something that's still cheaper than a different buy point. So it kind of makes
an average, yeah. It'd
Yep.
be so much nicer.
And I play won a copy of FS22 on another stream. Good for you, I play. Outstanding. Preston, I do not have a tutorial on how to install PV tools. Caveman, care to expound on that? You're kind of our software guru / expert.
Well, we've come to the conclusion that some regions you actually have to create an account on our website before it'll actually work. Right? And I can't say I've heard of it crashing anybody's game.
It can be a little bit finicky. I do know that.
I do know, however, if you have the game or bought the game through Epic Games,
Sprue.
Epic Games version of any game tends to be a little finicky when it comes to modding. That's about all I know without knowing a little bit more details about what's going on with this system in particular.
Sharko wants to see an anti-crash tool.
How do they know?
Oh, good question, Beacon. What was my favorite place on the world tour so far? It's a toss-up between Pineapple Bay and what was that other one? Ravensburg. I enjoyed both of those series for different reasons. I'm gonna pull off this line, Caveman, so we can miss each other, and then I'll swing back around and fill in the blanks.
you shouldn't be in an area where it's having that regional issue.
And he's on Steam.
And he's on Steam. Uh, it's possible you might have got an older version of it. Make sure that you get it from their official website, and it's version 3.3, I think.
Oh, Ethan, I can tell you I enjoyed Ravensburg about 10 times more than I've been enjoying the Baltic Sea. That's I really like the idea of Scandinavia, but finding a really good Scandinavian map, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the Baltic Sea necessarily, that map. It's just that it doesn't leave a lot to the imagination. It's pretty base game type stuff. So I've tried to throw in things here and there that were a little bit new and interesting, but not always been successful.
I hope
Garrett's going in field 2, right?
That's the rumor.
Do we know if
They're going in field 2 now, so.
All right.
do we know if 22 will have how many maps 22 will have?
They're saying 3 right out of the gate.
3 right out of the gate.
Yeah, there's going to be an American map, there's going to be Erlengrad, and there's going to be a Mediterranean map, I think.
The Mediterranean though would have not be it wouldn't have snow. Right? I don't think they get snow.
Who doesn't
Oh,
get
no.
snow?
The Mediterranean. I guess in the mountains it would.
Yeah, I think it depends on where you are in the Mediterranean. I don't envision Italy having a lot of snow.
No, but I can see like the mountains getting snow, but
Well, sure, but unless you were doing like terraces. My favorite base game animal, definitely the cattle. I think I've done more cattle than just about anything, and I feel
My
like.
favorite.
Go ahead.
My favorite's the chickens.
I should have known that. I'm coming straight for you, caveman. So if you wanted to just swing around and do another headland pass across the top, that would probably be optimal.
apparently only the mountains in Italy get snow. I love sheep, just they don't produce a lot of wool. You need to have like thousands of sheep to make any money off them.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it is. Not as much with
But-
cows, but
The pens though are like 25. So you can only have like, it just doesn't, you need so many pens to you can do it.
that's why we have mods, Sharko.
Exactly. Yep.
Bust open that mod folder, man.
Well, I've definitely installed bigger sheep pens before.
All right, Beacon, take care, man. Thanks for stopping in. Good to have you with us.
Oh yeah, it's your Thanksgiving this weekend, isn't it?
Nope.
Oh, is it next weekend?
We got a few weeks. It's actually the same week that FS22 comes out.
Oh really?
That Thursday.
Mine happened about a month ago.
Oh, that's a good point too, Jordan. They were showing that off a little bit here recently about they're going to have more automated animal care systems built right into the pens in FS22.
Oh, they're going to actually build the automation into the fence.
Yeah, there's going to be like robotic cattle feeders, that kind of thing.
That'd be cool.
So that would be pretty awesome.
One rule with placeable fences, could we get custom-sized pens?
That was the rumor.
We haven't seen anything about that though, have we?
So, like, can I place a field, put a fence around it, and then designate that area an actual animal pasture?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a brilliant addition.
Well, that was the rumor. Anyway.
Yeah, it would be nice to see them do a lot more with animals.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, I'm still waiting for somebody to do horse-pulled implements.
That would be cool. But no, I think they should definitely make like animals more modular. So instead of just placing like a single building, and that's kind of how animals work, you place a field, then you place buildings, and it'll make them happier. You can place like water troughs, or and if it's in a river, they can get water there. It's all kind of modular. I think it'd be cool.
Oh, that would be pretty cool if you actually, built your pasture right where there was a creek bed or something, and it would automatically count that toward the water for your animals.
Yeah.
Or you dug in a pond for them or something.
That would be
Well, I could see that.
awesome.
Like, yeah, maybe more of a placeable pond. Because, but yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you're right about that too, David. Base game sheep pen is about 300 sheep.
I think it's 250. I actually think. Because I remember on
Well, either way, you were talking about 25.
Okay, yeah. Well, I just remember on Old Timers Farm, I had 4 pens, and they barely made any money.
That would be
But
cool.
also, too, it can depend on the map.
That's true too.
Yeah. That would be cool too, Sprue, is if you actually had a milking parlor and the cows would process through there.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Cows actually look forward to being milked
Mhm.
because when they're producing milk, if they don't get milked regularly, it becomes very uncomfortable for them.
Mhm.
So we got
Yeah, cows will actually willingly walk into the machines to get milked.
Oh, sure. All right, so we're putting in our carrots and onions. Did we ever officially come up with another couple of crops to put in?
Mustard.
Mustard?
I don't know, it's just a suggestion. Actually, sunflowers are a nice one, but they don't yield a lot.
No, but we might need them for chicken feed.
Oh.
We've got about 40,000, but we're up to 800 chickens. An,
Quite a few chickens.
An Amish mod would be cool too. Oh, there you go, Ethan. Yeah, when they get milked, they're also getting fed, so that's good motivation to for a cow to get milked.
There we have 46,000 liters of sunflower. What happened to the dynamite trailer?
It's right where it always is.
There's no bales on it.
We had to cut down on some of the objects on the map, and while the bales protecting the dynamite was a clever little thing that we did early on, I think we used up its you know what I'm saying. Hey FF, how are you doing, man? FF unfortunately won't be joining us anymore, guys, because he has gotten himself a job. That dreaded workplace. Can you tell us where you're working, FF? You don't have to, of course, but I am curious what kind of work you're doing. You must be on a break. Oh, You're watching the girlfriend bowl? You missed our stream so you could watch your girlfriend go bowling? I thought you were working, man.
And we thought you were working.
But congratulations on the job, man.
What the girlfriend doesn't know is he's secretly on his laptop working.
The returns warehouse for Nike. Ooh, does that mean you get free shoes? Some Michael Jordan specials or something? Send me a pair.
"12-hour shifts. Ouch." I mean, to be fair, I was working 10-hour shifts.
Do we happen to know our target price for potatoes? Mr. Swede, how are you doing, man?
You say something about target price for potatoes?
Yep. Do we happen to know?
Give me a second, I'll let you know.
See you in a bit, Ethan.
Target price for potatoes is 402.
And we're currently at 365, I think.
And whoever was having the problem with PV tools, the minimum version needed for it to work properly is 3.2.0.1.
The potato price on my screen's bugged.
But there are quite a few people posting on their forums that it's broken. Just PV tools in general.
Oh, gosh. Oh, that's really cool, FF. 40% off and up to $1,000 every month. You could
Oh,
be
that's cool.
you could become a retailer. You know, you buy $1,000 worth of shoes every month and then sell them for retail price, since you're basically buying them at wholesale value.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming there's probably some type of thing.
Yeah, there's probably something that says if you're gonna buy, you better be buying for yourself, because we catch you on eBay with our shoes that you bought at 40% off. We're gonna have your guts for garters.
My sister has something like that.
See, that's where if you were smart, you would buy them like that, and then you would pass them off to somebody else and have somebody else sell them.
There you go.
And then both y'all would get a cut of the sales. That would be the smart thing to do. That way, neither one of y'all could really get in trouble for
Cheeseburger with fries. That actually sounds pretty good right now. I'm kind of getting hungry.
I think my sister actually had 60% off Nike stuff. She works for Sports Check, which is, I believe, owned by Nike. She gets like 75% off other stuff, but she only gets 1,000. I think it's $1,000 a year. I think she's allowed to spend. But yeah, she has a thing where she's not allowed to sell anything she buys.
I would hope so. I'm sure that's very frowned upon, even at FF's workplace.
probably frowned upon everywhere.
Well, yeah, FF said
You know,
if
it's
he
gonna
gets
stop.
caught, if they catch someone doing that, they have to pay it back and they get fired.
Yep. Okay, there's our carrots. There's our onions. I'm gonna cast a vote for hemp in our big field. Field number 3. What do you guys think?
Down for that.
Hemp or sorghum? How are we doing for diesel fuel? Do we need more sorghum?
It might not hurt to have some.
Alright, let's do sorghum in field 1, and we will do hemp in field 3. There it is.
We're at 70,000 liters of diesel.
I don't think we're going to run out anytime soon, but
And we have 70,000 liters for sorghum.
oh, well, somebody mentioned poppies, then let's put poppies in field 1. We don't need sorghum
Yeah.
right away.
Probably
But-
makes sense.
Hemp and field
Yep. We're going to hemp it up in field 3.
3. Starting on the north side.
I am starting on the north edge, yes sir.
Right?
Do those things have fertilizers in them?
Yes.
Or are they full? Okay. I don't know if they were
I-
full or empty.
I just filled mine up.
So
Yeah,
we're good
I
on these 2 fields. Then we're good on the fields.
Yeah.
Oh, and GPS is wanting to be funky for me right now.
It acts funky sometimes.
There we go. we do have a paper factory, but unfortunately we only use the paper to make drywall. You interested in taking over my cedar, Sharko?
Yep, I can do that.
I'm gonna go see about getting our new factory up and running.
Fun with that.
I think people have watched me plant enough stuff for the moment.
Just make sure you're planting the right thing, Sharko.
It keeps it the same from what Carve was planting. It's hemp, right?
Yes, it's hemp.
It's hemp.
Yep.
And I was set on a really good line if you need to reset GPS, so. The first thing I gotta do is go get the milling machine, because I am gonna have to blow up a rock. We have not built a booze factory yet. They're like 2 million a pop, so we have not gone that route yet, but it's not out of the question.
Oh, what factory? Oh, a booze factory.
And we got a lot of votes for hemp now. Good thing we planted it.
Right?
Kevin, Dustin, I play, Wolves, everybody said, "Yeah, let's do some hemp." Our milling machine is still at the bunker silo, right?
I don't know where the milling machine is, to be honest.
I don't either. I know where it should be. Where it actually is? Well, not where it's supposed to be.
Would you find it already? Or?
No. I found out that it's not where it's supposed to be. That's all I
Oh.
know at the moment. Really?
Oh, I didn't realize this. There's a Canada building that we can place too.
No, we'll put it right next to Trump Tower.
Mm-hmm. Is it more or less? No, it's close, but no, it is less. The cinema too. We can place a cinema. No malls though.
Harv,
Yeah.
it is over behind the Bell Cell Point.
Okay. So I came all the way out here for nothing. It was right there to begin with.
Yes, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Stuff happens. I'm gonna miss this farm when we get done with it. I really like the way this has gone.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody been using our dedicated server? Anyone? Anyone at all? Oh, that's actually kind of sweet, Jordan. She probably
Good.
does. Welcome back, Ethan. You know, moms get that empty nest syndrome thing working.
Mm-hmm. That they do.
And man, that peanut factory is loud.
Is it ever?
It's bloody ridiculously loud.
Is it as bad as the horn on the semis we got?
At least that bad.
Bad.
And I really don't want to break down this train, so I'm gonna move the dump truck
Greetings,
out of the way.
Pyro.
Hey, Jeff. Welcome to the jungle, man. Alright, first things first. I need some dynamite.
And some TNT.
Dynamite.
Me and Jimmy Walker. We'll have to call him Caveman Jimmy Walker Caveman. I really hope FS22 has fixed these physics problems.
Oh, I doubt it. I hope so, but I doubt it.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Hope for the best, plan for the worst.
There it goes. Run
I'm just
away!
gonna accidentally blow up one of our buildings.
Run away! Oh, there's nothing accidental about it.
Well, if he's gonna go to blow up one of our buildings and accidentally blow up his truck.
That would be awesome. It would actually be kind of cool. I was
That would
talking
definitely be
that
worth a
word.
good laugh.
Definitely.
talking to somebody at work this week, and she was telling me that on her family farm they lost a swather, $60,000. That's how quickly the tables can turn for a farmer.
How?
It burned.
Oh.
I don't know why specifically, but she said it caught fire and burned.
Swather?
You remember the John Deere mower that you were running on?
Yes.
That's a swather.
Okay,
Oh.
that
Just heard it go off. Thing's loud.
Ridiculously loud.
It's on the other side of field 3 and I heard it.
I might have gotten a diamond out of that too.
Ooh.
No, a sapphire, a big 25,000 liter sapphire. Look at that
That's my
bad
favorite
boy.
gem.
Outstanding.
We should just put one of them on display somehow. I don't know how you do that, but
They should have some kind of gem display case, or, you know, maybe like a casino. You could sell it to the casino and then it would
oh, it'd show up.
go on display. There are
I don't want
casinos
to.
that will buy like the world's biggest gold nugget or something and put it on display.
Yep.
Mhm.
There's also quite a few that buy one of a kind cars to put them on display.
That's
Yep.
true too.
I remember seeing the car that Bonnie and Clyde were driving when they were shot up, and that was at the State Line Casino on the border of Nevada and California. Let's see. Christine Cartwright. I need to catch up with everybody. Sorry. Sure, you can have a PC, Christine. Let us know when you get it. I mean, we're not going to buy you one or anything, but. No, you may not be in one of my vids. The people who are in my vids get invited for very specific reasons. Good luck. Have fun. Take care. Marquez, dude, you don't have to apologize, man. You are all good, my friend. You've been around for a lot, Marquez, so don't even sweat it, man. Real life comes first, always. This mod, David, is the milling machine. It will pick up virtually anything, but beware, it can be a little bit finicky sometimes.
Boomtown.
That it can be.
Mhm.
It really does not like being run up on a pile of something really fast either. Because then it just says, nope, not doing it.
Sharko, Spruce says I should have just given you a rock and or a hammer and a chisel to take care of these boulders for us.
Oh, I'd probably be done pretty fast.
Maybe. I feel like there's some more gravel here that's not being picked up, but it must be just too little for the milling machine to take care of it. No, that's not more. Okay, enough of this. Go dump this in our silo. Go take care of that sapphire so we don't lose it. Mr. Reynolds. Hi, Mark. How are you doing? Glad to have you with us, man.
Yes, Ray, it's perfect for silage pit work.
Basically, just
Yes,
a
the
giant
milling
snowflake.
machine is on Mod Hub.
Yep, the milling machine is on Mod Hub. Yeah, that's right, Ethan. You know, one incident like that can wipe out your profits for a whole year or maybe several years. You know, farmers first and foremost, I would say, are gamblers, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
Geez, someone's racing on my road. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
Well, thank you, Mark. Thank you very much. I was about to say, there's no way we're full of gravel, so why is this not emptying all my gravel? And I know it will take these rocks too, and I have to do that by hand because, well, it just is the way it is.
That it is, Mark.
Oh, wait, no, it won't take these rocks. They have to go over to the sorter.
You can dump them right in the rock crusher so we don't pack the sorter up again.
That's right. I can do that too. Absolutely, Mark. Relaxing. And it's definitely one of those games where you'll say, just one more thing, and the next thing you know, 2 or 3 hours have gone by.
More like 6 hours have gone by.
Right?
Especially in the field Cameron likes making.
Caveman doesn't ever make big fields. What are you talking about?
I don't make big fields. Not
Makes
at all.
Huge fields.
I make perfectly normal sized fields.
I really, really, really hope. Oh, I made it. Really hope Giants fixes their physics. if they do
I hope
nothing
so,
else
too.
in this lifetime. This, especially, I mean, all physics, but stuff, trying to hold stuff by hand.
They should just lock it to you, like a distance in front of you. So you pick up a rock and it's set to a distance.
Exactly. Oh, I need to
That would be beautiful.
press the plunger if I can. Getting the right angle on this thing to make it trigger. Pusher on. There. Well, it said it was on. I'm not going to worry about it. I got other fish to fry. Oh, good to hear that, Christine. I'm glad you're one of the people who've gotten some good things out of those walkthroughs. Can I do? I've done like dozens and dozens of beginners tutorials, Christine. So I'm not entirely sure what you're asking there. Oh, more? What kind of beginners tutorials would you like to see? Because I've done just about everything that the base game requires. So if you I'm always happy to listen to suggestions, and just because FS22 is coming out doesn't mean that I am done with FS19 completely. We'll still be doing some content for it. I'm going to put this in the bed of my truck so it doesn't get lost. And Sharko can come over and drool over it from time to time.
I do like sapphires.
Oh, shoot. Now I've got to get that tree maverick out the way. Well, I've got an awful lot of beginners tutorials, Christine. I guess the point is I don't know which other beginners tutorials I could do. So if there's something specific that you're having an issue with, let me know, and I'll either point you toward a good video for it that I have created, or put it on my list of videos that might be necessary. Help a brother out. I've got beginners tutorials for every animal. I've got them for silage. I've got testing videos for several different things. I guess for the time being, this will be our new spot for the milling machine. See, you're in good company because a lot of these folks, you know, we got Pyro. Logitech heavy equipment package tutorial. I'm actually still learning that myself at the moment.
Well, it's the best time to make a tutorial on it while you're still learning it, right?
Yep.
That is true.
But you need to know what you're talking about, so when I'm more comfortable with it, I will consider doing that video.
Just write down what you're having issues with, so when that time comes, you know then what to cover.
Let's see. So we got, you know, good company. A lot of people have gotten started off the Ravenport series that I did for beginners, which is a great thing. We had Pyro, Mark. Marquez is apparently really into forestry at the moment. 28 million.
Wow, that's a lot.
I don't have a video on the different game modes, but they're pretty simple actually, because all they really do is change the price of whatever you want to sell.
Yeah, it changes your starting cash, and yeah, like when you go and sell something, the price.
Right.
I think it's
It can affect what you start with as well on a map. So basically, what we're looking at here, and this is going to be our garden shop, guys, and it's going to go in right about here. I think I'm happy with that placement. Yeah, I figured it was going to have a bunch of garbage underneath it like that. So,
bye, Ray.
all right, Ray, take care, man.
Later.
And I will do some texturing, painting up this a little bit, get our road back in place. But this is our garden shop. Not a bad looking place. But we have already got... The reason we decided to place this is because this we actually don't have to provide or make another factory to create what we need for this. We have pallets. We have... Oh, that's just funkiness in the extreme. Okay. We've got pallets. We have peanut shells. And wax. And we can make fire logs with pallets, peanuts, and wax. So that's what we're gonna do. Start cranking out some fire logs. And actually, why don't I just go ahead and paint this in right now?
Might as well go ahead and fix it.
Might as well. If I can find the proper texture. Oh, well, that is the proper
I hope
texture.
that is. Didn't they say they were adding names into the newer version? 2022.
Names?
Supposedly. Texture names.
Like, texture names.
Oh, that would be helpful. You know what would be nice is if you could click on an existing texture and it would automatically pick that for you.
Oh, like middle mouse button or something, just copy it.
Right.
That would be useful.
That would be beautiful.
Giants, take notes.
Yes,
Right?
please. Please take notes. And of course, my mouse had to just shift right there at the end.
Kevin says if all these buildings will have our very own zip code.
Well, yeah, that's the whole idea, right? Can you ever really have too many buildings? Really?
No, you can't.
I think we can hit a point where there'll be too many buildings where we'll just be... What's farming? It'll be more transporting everything than farming.
Yeah, we've hit that wall from time to time.
It's true.
This is going to end up being a bit of a main thoroughfare, so I'm widening this road a little bit.
Description. That would be useful too, yeah.
It would
Man,
be
I hope
nice. Be nice.
That's their notebook out.
Yeah, it would be nice, especially for beginners, if there was a bit more of an explanation of what a tool and implement is actually for. That was one of the things when I was a new player, and not having a agricultural background, I didn't grow up around this stuff. I would look at these things and go, what? What the heck is that thing for? I mean, now I
What are
could...
the difference between tractors?
Oh, you're just going to be a pain in my neck because I'm parked right there?
Yes. Exactly.
I know.
Yeah, the shop can be confusing, or at least way better tutorials to actually show you, like when you first get into the game, it show you like, oh, this button is for planting these crops, instead of just saying, here's a harvester, good luck.
Yeah, I think they could expand the information in the shop and do some better things. Like I'm going to buy a harvester, right? Well, that's all well and good, but maybe, and then I've got to go back in and buy, a header. Okay, that's fine too. I can buy a header. Um, but why can't I do that while I'm buying the harvester? You know,
Yeah, because every header is usually set to a harvester.
even if it's not, why can't I just? Will you work with me, mod, please? Thank you. Why do I have to back out and go to a separate menu? Oh, I'm not fighting that battle right now.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could just like buy the harvester with the proper headers and the header trailer
Or
and
yeah,
all that all in one
yeah.
go.
And when you select a harvester, it can show you what harvesters are actually compatible. Or like headers, where you buy a tractor and it'll like say like a light, like a green outline or something of these things are compatible with it. This is not. I think that'd be really cool.
Or maybe it's something as simple as, oh, you're buying a package, a header and a harvester, so you get a 10% discount. There we go.
Right.
That's good
Yeah.
enough for now.
I did see, however, that used equipment's going to be base game.
Good. It should be. That's a big factor in the farming community. Any of you real world
Apparently,
any of you real world farmers out there buy everything brand spanking new?
One farmer's going to say yes.
apparently it was base game for a while, then it got removed, and they're bringing it back. Apparently.
Holy crap, we've got
Headers be like the engine upgrades. That would make sense. Like you could choose the size of the header you got with it.
Like that would be
Well,
the
if it
thing.
If
Where
it
like
if it doesn't have like a header, it comes with the header trailer as an option.
Oh, that's a good point too, David. If you put your
I know everybody has seen the base game low loader. It's multiple pieces that you buy all together.
Right.
They ought to make it so that you could buy the harvester by itself, or you could go down. There's an option where you can put the header on it. It comes with it, or maybe even two different headers and the trailer and all that. Where they're all options you can add to it when you buy it all in one go.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the ticket right there.
Loading up with wax.
And caveman, I'm going down the last row.
Covering it all.
Yep.
Alrighty. Then we'll put poppies in field 1.
Yep, that sounds like a plan. Oops. Left my foot on the pedal a little too long. See, Ethan is a hard-working farmer, and he specifically says no, they don't ever buy brand spanking new all the time. Maybe one time they bought an app, just a full-blown brand new tractor, but no. I mean, we were talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment here, guys.
Well, when you get into the bigger tractors, they're millions each when like upgraded. The farmer's not going to buy the basic tractor.
Well, but if you're talking about those, you start talking about corporate farming organizations. We're talking about farmers in general.
I know some family farmers, and they buy. Like, not saying they do use a lot of used, but when they buy new, the big ones, they buy like everything on the tractor because they want the GPS and all that stuff on it, not the. Like if they're buying a new tractor, they're going to go all out because they might as well just buy an old tractor if it's not there. That's what I'm assuming is is the point of it.
Well, I actually have more wax than I need.
Preston, I'm pretty sure the new game is that actually 2022 actually is that like you don't have to buy the factories, I don't think, in the base game.
The secret to tractors, Christine, is simply that you need to look at what horsepower your tractor has or is capable of, and then you need to look at whatever you're buying and how much horsepower does it require. You match your tractor up to your equipment based on horsepower. But having a look at tractors isn't a bad idea. Come on. I'm getting tedious on myself there.
Hello, Optimus.
Hey, Optimus, how's it going, bud?
Hello.
That's the perfect way to look at it, Ethan. That's how I would do it. How many bags of grain do I have to produce to pay for this tractor?
Mm-hmm. And one of the farmers uses like he has like 7 different tractors, and each of them definitely do not look new.
And unless we're talking about, someone who's farming tens of thousands of acres and, is running a $5 to $10 million budget every year, where they've gotten built up to a point where they can rotate out equipment every few years and have it on a schedule, and I'm sure that happens, but it's not the norm.
No, yeah.
Preston, I think we're going to see a good portion of that in FS22. At least out of the gate, there are going to be production chains. And I did recently see a flow chart for how those production chains are going to operate. When it really gets a little bit confusing is when you start thinking about, okay, so I need this product and this product to make this product. Am I really going to make a profit if I don't just sell those products, or if I turn it into, we'll say, bread or something? I try not to overthink it. I just go with it. I'm like, I want to make bread. I'm not going to worry that much about it. Pallets, 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 pallets. There it is. Oh, I think we shut down the pallet production. We did. Okay, so I need the code.
We do have a schedule, Mark. I was gonna say, what's our schedule, Harv? It's 7:30 on Wednesdays. That's Eastern Standard Time. And 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays.
We got a problem.
What's
What's
our
that?
problem?
We don't have enough pallets in storage to spawn pallets, and the pallet factory is shut down.
Oh no. What do we need for pallets?
Boards. So I guess I'm running a load of boards.
Well, we know we've got plenty of boards.
Yeah, we definitely have boards.
Well, that's
Cogent was full.
that's fair, Optimus. You can have some tax write-offs, business-related tax write-offs, and things like that. Yeah, Wednesdays 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Sundays 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That's the current streaming schedule. And if you ever forget, just look at my About page on YouTube, or the About tab on my main channel page.
And then the odd time Harv might do an impromptu stream randomly.
In the odd time. I'm gonna have to skip a Friday one of these days because I keep impromptuing on Fridays and people are starting to expect it now. So I might have to just skip one just just to just to be able to still call it impromptu.
Right.
Well, is it the same time every night? Because then if it's not, it's still impromptu.
We normally do about 2 hours, Mark. Sometimes more.
Sometimes less.
Danny
but rarely
Dan.
less.
Danny
Well,
Dan,
that's
welcome to Harv's World. Good to have you with us, man. Thanks for subscribing. And I'm going to the totally wrong place.
the only time it's less is if we have technical issues.
That's true.
True.
95% of the time you can count on at least 2 hours. We've gone as long as 4 or 5, though.
That we have.
That's right. You gotta keep them guessing. Okay, so I need long pallets. Like so. Sawmill.
Oh, do we not plant that field? I thought we did.
Which
No.
field? Field 1?
Yeah.
Build 1 needs poppies.
Poppies.
I'll go and
Poppies.
help back in the
Poppies.
harvester. Planter.
Well, I'm taking a whole load of boards down there. I can't believe we didn't stock that up with boards.
Christine, if you look at up on Harv's thing, off the grid is a role play.
Actually,
And most of his
most of my series are role plays.
fishing off the grid though is that's your most role played.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Off the grid, it's very role play.
The least amount of roleplay goes into the streams.
Yep.
Most goes into off the grid, and all those other ones have some roleplay to them.
Yeah, my World Tour videos series, where I do different maps, have some roleplay elements to them, but it's not full-blown roleplay the way Off the Grid is. Gotta try to mix it up, man. Alright, I got a full load of boards to make more pallets. Oh, Christine Cartwright, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, just take a look through my playlist, Christine. There's a lot of stuff there. And surely you can find something you're interested in. But everybody's favorite, I will say, has always been Off the Grid. El Dinko, how are you doing, bud? Member of the green team.
Christine, it's Wilhelmina Forest.
Yes, Christine, it's Wilhelmina Forest. Member of the green machine, as I was saying for El Dinko. Kyle, how's it going, bud?
What's going on, Kyle?
Hey Kyle. Sheesh, it's almost dark here now. I mean, real life.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention and woke up this morning to daylight savings time or the time change. I was like, oh really? That's today? Or that was last night?
Did they
W-
they went back an hour, didn't they?
Yeah, it's fall behind. Spring forward, fall behind.
Yeah.
Christine, it's Willamina. Wilhelmina. Oops.
I was gonna say, Wilhelmina Forest is one of the original forestry maps, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it before or after No Man's Land?
Before.
Wow.
Way before.
Wilhelmina is a town in California. I did not know
Oh, that's
that.
cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what it's based off of.
No,
Um,
it's based off somewhere in Washington.
Oh, is it?
It, uh,
I thought it was Oregon.
maybe it's Oregon.
Pretty sure
Which
it's
one's
Oregon.
closer to Canada?
Washington. Okay. We got pallets cranking.
I don't
Again.
remember, but
I'm pretty sure it was Oregon. I remember you and I looking it up on Google Maps at one time.
yeah, you can find the pretty much the exact same lake on Google Maps.
Mm-hmm. It is very much a build your own map. And man, the trees are really dense. I've cut down at least 8 or 9,000 trees on that map, and I barely put a dent in it. I might have cut down 10%.
If that.
Well,
Right now we're playing on PV Uncharted.
yep, PV Uncharted. How's the planting going, gentlemen?
It's coming along nicely.
Alright. Excellent. Yeah, Marquis, we were specifically talking about the West Coast, however. I mean, yes, 3,000 miles across the northern border of Canada. There's going to be more than one state.
Canada and the U.S. had the longest single border in the world or the longest border between two countries.
Interesting.
Oh, how many peanut shells do we have? Planters. 31,000 liters. Okay. I can do that in the dump truck. Oh, Kyle, you're just now watching Clarkson's? Call me crazy, but I got such a kick out of that. I liked it so much I watched it twice.
You must have really liked it.
I did. And it's already been approved for a second season.
That's good.
I know, right? I'm pretty sure peanut shells are a dump in, right? A tip, or yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are too.
What were the peanuts?
David, with the exception of one tree harvester. Oh, I know what you're asking. No, there aren't any tree harvesters that will take down the big birch or maple trees. Like that big tree I had to cut down with a chainsaw at the beginning, the Ravenport walkthrough. Yeah, there's no tree harvester that will handle that tree. And I think in the real world that's probably true also, but I could be wrong. My God, that's loud.
There might be maybe a custom one in real life. But I don't see the point to making one probably. There really probably isn't the point to making one.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think there is a tree harvester that does those in real life. I think normally they just cut them down by hand or with a fellow buncher, then limit up by hand.
right. I keep forgetting the volume on the dump truck. So I deliberately brought both trailers and the truck, and I only needed the truck.
Yeah, you keep forgetting I fixed that truck.
I know, right? Oh, get me out of this peanut plant.
You blow the horn a time or two, you'll remember.
That's quite a horn. So I have a question for you, caveman.
What's your question?
My question is, if I set up a truck on this road train, would auto drive take the whole thing and sell every trailer off?
I don't think so, because I don't think you set up most of the stuff far enough for multiple trailers. I do know that Backwoods will sell too, because I adjusted that one myself. I don't know about the rest of the sell points.
Okay.
And, well, that's gonna be fun.
That's the same here, Kyle.
Oh no.
Yeah, I kind of zoned out for a minute.
Oh man, really?
I'll fix it.
I know. Caveman pulled a shark. Oh, caveman
You
pulled a
did.
shark. Oh.
What's in this field, him?
Yeah.
Somebody left wood chips in the bloody thing.
They really need to add a button to cycle through stuff backwards.
The tree maverick. So they do. You do need to be able to cycle through those crops.
Yeah, backwards.
Yep, backwards.
Why did you just pass a caveman?
I went by it like 3 times.
Welcome back, Christine. Well, thank you, Christine. I'm not sure. All I can say is thank you. I don't know how I could have been so inspiring, and my videos are really just about video games. But if you found something extra in them, I genuinely appreciate that. So thank you. Oh my God, this frickin' tree maverick is about to drive me insane. Are you empty now? I literally just went to empty chips out of my trailer because the tree maverick kept squirting them in there. And now I've got to go empty again because it squirted more in when I came back to park the bloody things.
It's infinite amount of wood chips.
For the love of God and all that is holy. Well, I mean, I know it will hold a lot of wood chips. The point is more... Hey, Kyle, how are you doing, man? That's Kyle number 2. We've got 2 Kyles
Hey,
that hang out from
no
time to
way.
time.
Oh, we do.
That stream's going well. Getting a lot accomplished, except for not having pallets prepared. But we have the factory, so that's kind of what's important. I swear to God, if that thing squirts more wood chips in my trailers when I park these the next time.
What are you gonna do? Go empty them again, or just leave it there?
I'm gonna take the tree maverick and toss it in a lake. I'm gonna Sharko the tree maverick.
Well, you should just let me use the tree maverick.
Oh, that's a good point.
Then it'll end up in a lake.
Gonna permanently attach.
Yeah.
Gonna permanently attach the tree maverick to Sharko's forehead. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh, that's what I was going to do. Okay. Need to get this flatbed put away. And I want to see potatoes Genco.
Does Starbucks need anything?
How are you doing, Kyle? Oh, I'm sure Starbucks could use some. I'm not real convinced about the Starbucks sale point.
I'm not either.
I'm I I'm not convinced that we're getting the kind of money that we should be getting out of something like that. Maybe it's just because it trickles in, so you don't ever really know for sure.
Well, there's one way to try it. We only have one building that sells things, don't we?
Yeah, Starbucks, yes.
Then you can just look at the vehicle income, or sorry, building income in the statistics menu.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Breaking down the road train.
Cause it does it at night or is it every hour?
I'd swear I've actually almost seen both. Okay, so what I want to do here, I want to open my auto drive menu. I'm pretty sure I want this to go to Genco. That is correct. So I need to pick silo load, Genco unload. And we are doing potatoes. There they are.
Like I said, I don't know if it'll handle 4 trailers or not, but it should handle 2.
Oh, and that's something I need to look at to make sure. Tip side left, good. And it's not telling me at the moment where the tip
Oh
side
man,
is.
it's gonna be a little bit. I got it, I guess.
So we have auto drive courses set up, guys. If you're not familiar with auto drive, that you have to create manual courses, and I'll show you the course. So you see these red dots and green lines. We have created this course by driving through them. Once you've got courses set up and see where it says silo load right there, that's our marker to stop. And that silo load is actually off. So I'm going to need to correct that, because this truck just stopped short of where it was supposed to go. So I'll stretch that out just a little bit more, like so. And now it should pull up under our tip in.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably need to move that a couple of points forward.
Well, it's pulled up far enough that it will tip in now. So all of these little red dots, these are the course that the truck is going to follow. It's going to run to town, sell these potatoes, come back and get more, and it will keep doing that until all of the potatoes are gone. 200,000 liters at a time. We will follow it the first time and just take a look at how it's all going. And look at that, guys. Our bloody carrots have sprouted already. If we ever finish
Okay.
loading potatoes.
All the fields are now planted.
Woohoo! Oh, yeah. He did not stop to load the second trailer of potatoes.
We have another truck and another set of trailers over there anyway.
No, that's true. We could get the next time he comes around, because there was a little bit of a hiccup at the beginning. I'm sure he will load both trailers. And I think it's more about if you've got him set to unload at a specific place, once he gets there and he tips the first trailer, if he hits a tip trigger behind him after that, won't he just continue to unload trailers until they're all empty? Regardless of the
As long
placement?
as long as as long as he's still behind that point. If he goes in front of that point, then no, that stops him.
Oh, okay, I see. So I did not set that point at the fill, at the silo correctly.
No.
I am not an auto. A caveman is obviously our local auto drive expert. I know just enough to be dangerous. Although people keep asking me to do tutorials on this, which is on my list. And one of these days, Caveman and I are going to sit down and have a very lengthy discussion and a little bit of practice so that I can remember all of this stuff, because it's been a while since I've actually done it. Although I did set up the basic courses on this map. But then Caveman has come in and added a whole bunch of stuff. Why? Because he can, and he's bloody good at it. Mouse.
Hey, Mouse, how's it going?
How you doing, Mouse? Six strings, I will be doing a bit of both. Not gonna abandon it completely. Just continue to do a little bit of both. We will probably take a break from PV Uncharted for a little while.
Does Mouse know anything about the Starbucks? If it actually is worth it or not?
That's a
Some
good
extra
question.
place on this map.
What are your thoughts on the Starbucks style sale points on this map, Mouse? There we go. Nice big fat turnaround. Drive out of town. And I think we can get this auto drive stuff off the screen now. There we go. So we've got our peanuts planted. We've got onions and carrots planted. We got poppies planted, and we got a big fat field of hemp planted. How are you doing, Mouse? How's life? How's life in jolly old England treating you? Okay, we just wondered because we've taken some stuff to sell, and it sells over time. So I just don't know what the
It's like a building income based upon what you have in it.
is that right? Well, yeah, because if they're selling more goods,
Well, I think it's like the greenhouses that were in No Man's Land. You drop off stuff and they produce money each hour.
yes. But the point is am I going to make more money delivering that to Starbucks, that coffee to
Or
Starbucks, or am I going to make more money just selling it outright in bulk?
mm-hmm.
That's kind of what we're trying to figure out. And I guess would just take some extensive play testing. Well, that is something that happens a lot. Six strings. There were a lot of maps that were ported over from FS17 to FS19, and I'm sure you will see that happen for FS22. I hadn't really considered that, you know. Like some of the maps that I've played, if they got ported over, would I go back to them?
I don't know if that probably won't be as easy because of the seasons thing.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. But a lot of those maps have seasons built back into them. A lot of the FS19 maps.
But this, yeah, is it just gonna be an easy transfer, or are they actually going to redo the whole seasons thing?
They're probably going to have to redo the whole thing.
And at that point, might not be worth it unless it's a really popular map.
Actually, do you think they might just strip out the seasons code that they added for FS19 and then put in a simple trigger line that says, um, and I'm only picking up one trailer before I go. Or will they, you have a simple code in there that says, um, enable seasons, or the map is automatically just put on the
Not.
seasons. But then you're going
Yeah.
to have texturing for seasons and the whole
That's what I
nine
mean. Like
yards.
that
So
would have to be redone.
maybe, maybe because if they've
It could be
already
easy.
if they've already textured their map 4 seasons for FS19,
It could be an easy switch.
it could be an easy switch. Yes,
It all depends if Giants make it easy or not.
right. Hello, Mr. Inadequate. Welcome back. Things are going exceptionally well. All of our fields are planted, and I'm trying to sell potatoes, except I only ever get one trailer load, so our auto drive course needs an adjustment down there at the load point.
And I'm working on that now.
Okay.
Just-
Just
Okay.
going to test my changes.
It's whatever you're comfortable with, Mr. Inadequate. If you feel comfortable with the basics of FS19, then I don't see a problem with jumping right into FS22.
It's really the question: do you want to spend that extra money? If the game's not dramatically different, so it's not like if you know how to play 19, you're not going to know how to play that, or
Right,
vice
that's
versa.
exactly right, as I was saying. So it's really up to you what you want to do, and how comfortable you are with basic gameplay. Get your basics down and jump into 22, and then you're building your knowledge base from what you know, and then are adding to it on FS22. Wouldn't you say, Sharko?
I'd say that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
I caught Sharko mid bite. New map to play on FS19 for consoles. What old map? What type of map do you like? Do you like UK style maps, tight small fields? Do you like bigger, more open fields? What maps have you played? There's a lot of thought and consideration that can go into recommending a map for somebody. Come on, Super Truck. Let's get out of here.
Oh, you know what? I think they need to add to FF or like 22, which I don't think they will. There's an option to choose price by area. Like how much is this going to make me per area?
Per area? What do you mean? Like,
Let's say I have a 10-acre field. I'm going to make 5,000 from corn in this 10-acre field, or I'm going to make 20,000 from, I don't know, carrots.
Well, that involves calculating your yield and all that
I just
other
mean like
stuff.
I just mean like they could just do per acre on average or whatever. Wouldn't have to be like an exact amount, just like an estimate.
right.
I'm pretty sure there's a mod that does estimate that.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure there is.
Actually, I don't think we've got it installed here. No, we don't.
That was one of the ones that was causing some
Right.
bug issues in multiplayer.
There's a global company add-on called Field Calculator, and it will tell you exactly how much seed, how much fertilizer you need to, and herbicide to cover a particular field by crop. And it will also tell you, I don't think it's set up for precision farming, is probably where the problems we were having. But
You might be right.
it should also tell
Inch.
you your potential yield.
Yes.
And once you know your potential yield, then you will know or you can start estimating what crop is going to pay best for wherever you're farming it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a reasonable plan, Mr. Inadequate.
Yeah,
Hank?
hopefully there'll be tons of mods for it too. There
Yeah.
won't be many mods for it as soon as it comes out.
I don't know what just happened, but for some reason, my guy chose to ignore loading potatoes completely and now wants to go to value market.
I had to move the point, and when I did, it removed it, and then you have to reset it. Sorry.
Oh, so
It wouldn't.
instead of just sliding it forwards.
It wouldn't let me slide it forward far enough.
Okay, you delete it and added a new one.
Yeah, when I slid it all the way forward, it said can't be found.
Okay.
So I had to move it like the hard way. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that.
Okay, so Kyle, you're pretty well sticking with American maps. Um, if you haven't tried Stone Valley yet, that might be a good go-to.
That is a pretty good map. If you have not tried it, I would highly recommend it.
Oh, one of the doors opened up.
A new one?
Oh, I blew up one rock and one of the doors opened.
Yeah, there's a bunch of diesel and a bunch of fertilizer.
Hot dog.
It's kind of funny, at least from my perspective. You know, you play this map, and by the time you get to a point or blow up enough rocks to crack this open, oh gosh, there's like 10,
I was gonna say, there's tons of diesel.
8 cans of diesel sitting here, and 4 pallets of fertilizer.
The thing is, though, by the time you don't need this, you already have the fertilizer plant.
Yeah, by the time you need it, or when you need it.
Is there another one? There is another thing behind it. I think, at least.
Why do you want to be difficult on me today? What I really want to know is my auto drive helper going to load both trailers this time?
I don't know, because mine's not empty both.
Probably.
Yours should unload both. Mine doesn't want to empty both.
Is the point not set right for that either?
No, it's not. Just too close.
Okay.
And when I tried to tell him, when I moved it and told him to go there, then he decided he's gonna run all the way back.
Into a loop.
Yep.
Yep. Well, somebody was asking how long we normally stream. 2 hours is about it. We're pretty well caught up on everything, except we need to get some pallets made and delivered to our new sell point, or factory that we just put in, the garden shop. Let's take a look at that real quick. So candle production requires lavender. We've already said we're not doing any more lavender. But fire log production, peanut shells, wax, we need to get some pallets, and we'll be cranking out some fire logs. And then soap also requires lavender, which we're not going to be doing. And it also requires lard. So
Check you can't buy lavender.
it's a shame you can't buy water.
Yeah.
We were talking about that the other day. But even the global companies the global company stuff on this map won't even let you buy water. So it is what it is. Anyway, guys, that's kind of the witching hour, but we've kind of run out of stuff to do other than just let our auto drive courses do their thing. But it's been fun, as always. Remember, we are still taking donations to help families in need for Christmas, maybe have a little better Christmas dinner, little bit better, nicer Christmas than they could normally afford. That's what we're trying to do anyway. With that said, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. And Kevin, Sharko, Caveman, any final thoughts?
Enjoy
Catch
your
y'all
week.
at the next one.
And enjoy what's left of your weekend. All right, guys. Until next time, take care.